Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everyone to my channel Grammar's Word. Today we will learn to use has to, have to and had to with some very simple examples. So you will learn very easily. For those who think English grammar is difficult, they will find it very easy to use. These are things you must learn. Only then will you be able to perfect your spoken English. Have to used with I, we, you, they and has to used with he, she, it and singular name. English grammar contains verb, noun, pronoun, tenses, modals, synonyms, antonyms, homophones, and many more. The terms have to and had to are part of modals and do have the slightest difference between them. First of all, we will discuss have to versus had to. Have to talks about any obligation or compulsion statement, while had to is used to talks about any necessity in a statement. The first term is used for present and future tense and the second term is used for past tense. Have to is said to be a transitive verb. It is used to signify any compulsion or obligation imposed on a subject. Like consider the given statement, you have to complete the cooking task in an hour. In this statement, the subject is said to be forced for completing the work on a given deadline. Had to is said to be a semi-modal verb and it is used to make any necessity come in through a statement because had to is the past form of have to. Therefore, it is only used when any task is performed in the past. For example, I had to complete my work by 10 o'clock. The subject has already completed his work in the past. The use of have to. It is used when an obligation or compulsion is expressed. Had to. It is used when a necessity is expressed. Example, I have to finish my job on time. And the example of had to, as she failed the exam, she had to reappear in the exam. Have to used with all the plural subjects along with I, we, you, they, and had to used with all the subjects but in the past tense. Actions, the actions have been completed just now. The use of had, the action that have been completed in the past. Sentence structure subject plus had to plus first form of verb. But one thing to keep in mind here is that the past form of have, has, is had. So in the past we used had to mean had to do something. One more thing to keep in mind is that had to can be used with all subjects. Now I will discuss what is have to. Have to is considered to be the transitive verb that is used to describe any obligating situation. The term is mainly telling about the compulsion made by someone else to complete the task at a given deadline. For example, if we look at the statement below, we must have to go to school tomorrow. In this example, it is clearly seen that the subject is forced or has a compulsion to complete the task. The term have to is used in present and future tense. The structure to form a sentence with the modal verb is subject, modal verb plus have to. The term can be used in three ways: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. These are the some examples for the same. First, affirmative. I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Negative. I do not have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And interrogative. Do I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning? The term have to can be used with all the subjects in their plural forms along with I, we, you, they. It symbolizes the work which is in continuous form or is just completed. Now we discuss what is had to. The term had to is considered to be the semi-modal verb and is mainly used to describe any necessary work to be done in any statement by the subject. The statement is supposed to be telling about the work a subject has done in the past. For example, after her mother's demise, she had to be strong for her family. The work had to be done sooner or later. In this example, it is observed that the work done by the subject in the statement is the necessity of the time. The term had to is the second and third form of the verb and is used for the past tense. The structure to form a sentence with the term is as follows: subject plus had to plus third form of verb. These terms can be used in three kinds of ways: affirmative, negative, interrogative. These examples for the same relative to the examples given in the have to section for simple understanding. The term had to is converted in the first form for the negative and interrogative types of sentences. Now I will discuss the main differences between have to and had to. There are 5 differences between have to and had to. When any obligation or compulsion is made, have to is used as an expression while any necessity is made, had to is used. Second, have to is used for the present and future tense while had to is used for the past tense. Third, the action which has been just completed at the moment or is in continuous form uses the verb have to, whereas the actions that have been completed in the past use the verb had to. 4. Have to is used with all the subjects in the plural form along with I, we, you, they, whereas had to is used with every subject but in the past tense. Additionally, must can be used as a synonym for have to in some cases, but its conjugation is slightly different. In the last example for have to, I have to complete my assignments, while for had to, he had gone to Goa for his vacations. Here our lecture is end. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. That's all for today's video. If you found it helpful, please consider sharing it with your friends and family. Thank you.